The Guardians of the Galaxy are a fractured bunch. Picking up right where Episode 3 leaves off, our lovable heroes find themselves soul-searching after an intense battle surrounding the Eternity Forge. After a few controversial decisions that could potentially leave some of the team alienated, it was on to the next phase of saving the galaxy. The Guardians' 4th episode is inconsistent with its feel, starting with an action-packed escape, leading to a goofy, slower-paced section in a cave, to an ending that packs a brutally emotional punch for longtime fans of the series. Just as they did with the Batman stories they have been telling, Telltale isn't afraid to take chances with an established franchise. Furthermore, it's all the more impressive that they have written stories that go against the grain of established lore and tropes. One thing that Telltale has done a marvelous job of is celebrating the popular characters of the Guardians franchise. In each episode to date, we've been given a flashback into Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord's time with his mother, who is sick at this point in the timeline and likely nearing the end. It's an emotional spot to be in when controlling younger Peter, knowing where the end result lands, and, if you saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, makes your connection to Peter's mom all the more heartbreaking. In addition to Peter's flashback, Drax takes center stage and earns a chapter all by himself. It's not clear that what you're viewing is a flashback right away, but once the smoke clears, it's a nice trip down memory lane into a pretty significant moment in Drax's life. We all know that Drax's wife and daughter have been killed, so going back to an innocent time when Drax gets a chance to show his daughter certain warrior techniques is beautiful. In ending the sequence, I chose my dialogue much differently than I would in a non-flashback chapter. My wife was passing by as I played the sequence and even questioned why I was doing what I did. You'll see the metaphor when it's in front of you, and I'd be curious to see if you made the same choice I did, even though I knew it wouldn't likely affect the outcome of my game. The main plot involving the bad guys takes a backseat in Who Needs You. Of course, the 2 flashbacks take a portion of the time, but the rest of the episode seemed to really dial into my choices from the first 3 episodes. In addition to the opening action sequence, there's a very Empire Strikes Back moment where the crew finds itself stuck inside a cave. Or is it? Fighting giant space worms was a great deal of fun, even with the simplistic, near-can't-fail nature of Telltale's QuickTime events. As I have stated previously, the button prompts and combos work better and more timely than in any past Telltale game, which is a much welcome improvement thanks to their level of prominence. There are not 1 but 2 events in Episode 4 that left me moved, with one being particularly gut-wrenching. The Guardians are one dysfunctional group, and they've got some baggage to sort through. What's great is this. Telltale avoided a pacing issue where they had to find a way to either cram too much into this episode to make way for the finale, and also making it feel like a filler story. While living in the moment, the aforementioned events gave me pause as to what decision I thought I would make if I were in Peter's shoes. In addition, I am also about 90% sure that finality won't be an issue, and I can't wait to be able to discuss this in an environment where spoilers aren't an issue. Guardians of the Galaxy Episode 4 clocks in at about an hour and a half and had me feeling the cumulative weight of my character's decisions and trajectory. More than any other Telltale series thus far, these episodes fit together perfectly like a movie instead of a season's worth of Netflix episodes. I can't wait for the finale, and I have my fingers crossed that a second season will be waiting not too far off in the distance. For everything Marvel, Telltale, and Guardians of the Galaxy, you're already in the right place, thegeekiverse.com.